Los Angeles with all their homeless camps. The tents and drugs are everywhere. I wish we all could leave California now. Wish we all could leave California. I wish we all could leave California now.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. I'm an American patriot. I love this country a lot. I'm nostalgic for American history. I think it's quite fascinating, very interesting. And over the last 250 years, clearly we have the most interesting and dynamic country's history anywhere on Earth. And so I look at some of the vintage clips of Los Angeles. This is LA from the 1950s in color, and it just hurts the soul, actually, to see what we've lost, to see the society and the culture that we've lost. People, clean streets, clean cars, people wearing suits and dresses, bustling, no vagrancy, no homelessness, no decay, stores that are filled, families that are happy, and businesses that are thriving. And then you get, ladies and gentlemen, to the modern day. R.I.P. Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills is now effectively a ghost town. The once thriving shopping mecca has now a desolate wasteland as high-end shops, banks, and restaurants shutter their doors amid economic woes and crime. It's interesting because if you go to Europe, you can sort of like stand in the ruins of a once great culture if you go to the Colosseum, right? Or if you go to Egypt, you can look at the pyramids and marvel at how could a culture be so great to have built this at one point. Now you can stand and look at the bones of the decay in California and see what was once great and what is now destroyed. Check out this really, really painful video to watch of Beverly Hills. I don't know Beverly Hills that well. I don't live there, and I'm not rich, and I've never been rich enough to like live in Beverly Hills. Songs sung about Beverly Hills, TV shows made about Beverly Hills. It was all a lie. It is no longer. Watch.
You were burning like a summer in my heart till you found another northern star, following a lover right out of my ocean. And I was broken, but you know what they say, times.
So I take it back. I actually have eaten at that Chipotle, for real, on a trip. Not like I lived in Beverly Hills or anything, but I did go there once for business, and I did eat at that what used to be a Chipotle. How bad is it when the Chipotles are closing up shop? Real bad. New video emphasizes the number of high-end Beverly Hills shops that have shuttered. Closed stores include one-time luxury staples like Barney, and while some have closed for economic reasons, others have blamed shoplifting, which is now naturally the greatest pastime in California. Goodness, Barney's can't even survive in Beverly Hills. This is like California's biggest export is now shoplifting. What happens when you decriminalize criminality? Inside of the Nordstroms at the Westfield Plaza, there was a looting that took place that went incredibly viral where just brazen groups, marauding criminals, like went and grabbed everything that they could and just ran out of the store, smashing, grabbing, stealing. It's at Nordstrom's. And now the California legislature is, I think, considering legislation that would criminalize anyone who stopped these young scholars from looting for bread, as AOC would put it. Here you go. How are you supposed to run a society like this? You can't run a society like this. It doesn't survive. This is the beginning of the decay. This is the beginning. This is the late stage decay of society. And they're doing it as planned. I mean, they're doing that. This is part of the plan. It is not just California. It is not just Beverly Hills. Like, bewilderingly, Beverly Hills can't survive this stuff. San Francisco, of course, obviously have it going through the exact same thing. San Francisco, you can see here, you can see the slide-by-slide. A very similar video was made in San Francisco where you just see the decayed ruins of a society, maybe not a great society, but a society nonetheless, where stores and shops used to exist but no longer, where you have to chain up with physical chains the ice cream, and where Nancy Pelosi is running for office once more. She's running again. Look at all the stores that have gone out of business here. Again, this is the late stage decay of the policies, the leftist policies that legalized crime in the name of racial equity, which is actually just straight up dooming a place to be destroyed. They are living inside of the shell of a culture they didn't build, built by better people, and they are ruining it. They're ruining it. You want to see the most horrifying map of San Francisco? Here you go. There you go. Look at this. This is what Nancy Pelosi has done to San Francisco. This is the poop map of San Francisco. This is the decay of California, the destruction of the crown jewel of America, because there is no place like California. California has the geography and the natural raw elements to make it the most beautiful place, not only in America, but possibly the world, and the natural resources to sustain it forever. And this is what they've turned it into, a literal shithole. We went to San Francisco and were able to film sort of what was going on there with our own cameras and saw it with our own two eyes. We were even robbed as part of the process. Enjoy this short clip. So we came back to the car, and I guess not even Nancy Pelosi's neighborhood is absolved from crime because Royce's backpack is gone.
Hey, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yep, that's a homeless man trying to kill us in our rental car. We were sitting in a nice area of San Francisco, Bayside Village, across the street from a Whole Foods, and a homeless man just tried to murder us. This is the second homeless person to try and kill us today. The first one threw a brick at the windshield of our car just a few blocks away. We've only been in San Francisco for less than 24 hours. We've already witnessed naked people walking down the streets, feces spread across the sidewalk, and attempted murder. We've also experienced theft in front of Nancy Pelosi's house, and as soon as we flee San Francisco, we will read news reports of Paul Pelosi nearly being murdered in that very same house. We came to San Francisco to try and show the difference between rich and poor.